the Princess of Wales, have a suit obsession. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Royal Fashion News. My name is Brittany, and today we're talking about Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and her new obsession with suits. Since she came back to royal duties at the beginning of September, Catherine has been wearing suits or pants to every single royal engagement. I feel like we have never seen this from Catherine before. She always is good about mixing things up. So this new evolution in her royal style is very worthy of discussion. I think we have seen so many other royal ladies in suits. Crown Princess Victoria loves suits. She wears them quite frequently. Crown Princess Mary as well. But that hasn't been something Catherine really has dipped her toe into much. In fact, the first ever suit we saw Catherine in was in March of 2020. It was one of her last royal engagements before all the shutdowns happened. And so that was the first time we really saw her in a two-piece suit. She had worn blazers before, but since then she has really been developing a suit wardrobe to the point where since she has returned to royal duties in September, we have only seen Catherine wear some sort of dress or skirt twice, just twice. She has been very much wearing suits all the time, which is a big change in her wardrobe. So we're going to share a little bit about what this move to suits means for Catherine. And I'm also going to share with you 5 of my favorite suits that Catherine has worn, or 5 suits / pants and blazer jacket. And then I'm also going to share with you 5 that I think are not my favorite. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So what does this change mean for Catherine? There could be a couple of different things. Somebody has suggested, which I think is true, that Her Majesty the Queen, this is obviously Queen Elizabeth II, wasn't a huge fan of pants. She preferred the royal ladies to wear dresses, and many of the royal ladies followed her example, and I can't blame them. Obviously, Her Majesty the Queen, she is the queen, and so you do want to respect her wishes, and so it was So the royal ladies did tend to wear a lot of dresses. And so that was something that we saw from the vast majority of royal ladies. Obviously, if they're doing an event where they need to wear pants for some reason, so a sporting event for Catherine, something like that, obviously exceptions could be made. But most of the royal ladies really did stick to wearing dresses. And personally, as a dress fanatic, I have no problem with that whatsoever. But I would understand how that's a bit frustrating, because we have seen Catherine let her hair down a little bit. Because when it came to Easter earlier this year, Catherine wore some dark red nail polish. And we had never really seen that from Catherine before, because again, the royals really did respect Her Majesty's wishes and were very minimal when it came to their nail polish color and other things. And so to see Catherine have a little bit of moment and wear that bright nail color was just awesome. I think we'll see Catherine branching out more and relaxing a bit more. Since Her Majesty reigned for 70 years, you could say that the British monarchy is stuck maybe perhaps a bit more in the past than some of our other royal families that you'll see. Oftentimes they're more progressive than the Brits are. The Brits, I think, are slowly branching out of that. So I think Catherine's investment in suits is a bit of a reflection in that. And I am super excited for it. Although Catherine, please wear dresses too. I love the pantsuits as well, because I was hoping you would wear pantsuits, but also do miss the dresses. And the other possibility is that this could be a reflection of Catherine's personal taste, that she's worn dresses for so long. She's really trying to branch out and just wear something new and different, and try to perhaps get people talking about her fashion in a different way, or just minimize so that people aren't focusing more on the fashion instead of her royal engagements. Now, I will say this is just a blanket statement. Part of the reason people watch royals, especially the ladies, is the fashion. So you can't totally eliminate it from the equation. The interest in fashion does draw eyes to their engagement. So it's how do you draw eyes to the fashion and then highlight the engagement at the same time? It's a complicated balance. Some people will just look at the fashion, and that's just part of life. But I think it is great that Catherine is minimizing and perhaps adopting a more business wardrobe attire. And this could be the other possibility, is that Catherine really wants the public to see her as a businesswoman, you could say. Somebody is professional, somebody who is more of a go-getter. Not that dresses can't say that, but dresses, you could say, have a more relaxed, almost girly feel, you could say, in a way. And so the adoption of more suits is more business attire, or reflects more of a man's wardrobe. So it's an opportunity for her to establish herself and really tell people, I am working. This is my working wardrobe. I'm going to engagements. And it's really a chance to evolve how people see her performing her royal duties. And I do think that is fabulous. A lot of royal ladies do wear pants quite a bit. The Brits were just a little bit different in that area. And so I just think it is awesome that Catherine is going in this direction, especially because given her connection with the fashion house of Alexander McQueen, it was really perfect opportunity for Catherine to wear, and we will begin now with some of my favorite suit looks from Catherine so far, and some of my perhaps least favorite is Catherine's now adoption of Alexander McQueen suits. These suits, she has them in several different colors now, so we know she has it in white, she has it in pink, she has it in violet, and she has it in navy. And I think these suits are fantastic. They have a great cut. I love the color on them. I especially love the white suit. That is a personal favorite of mine. I think that is fantastic. I also love the light pink suit as well. I was really hoping maybe to catch that one on sale, but I did not. I got a different color of pink of an Alexander McQueen suit, but I do absolutely love that suit. I think it's absolutely fabulous, and I think it looks fabulous on Catherine. So one of my other favorite looks from Catherine when it comes to suits, and this is another Alexander McQueen look, but this one is a little bit different because this one is the asymmetrical suit, and she has this in bright red. This looks incredible. I remember when I saw that, I was like, oh, Catherine, that is phenomenal. Red is definitely Catherine's color. I think she looks absolutely fabulous in this. The cut is excellent. The asymmetrical, which I do actually have one of these suits as well, is beautiful to behold. Again, all of these I actually got on sale. You'll see the retail price and you'll just go, but you can actually find them for pretty decent prices on sale when it comes to their seasonal clearances. Sometimes you can find some amazing deals. So I do think this is absolutely fabulous. It is one of my favorite suit looks of all time from Catherine. Just knocked out of the park 100% here. Okay, next one I'm going to talk about, and this is just my personal favorite. I really love Catherine's Smite Blazers. So she wore these with trousers because, again, the first time she wore an actual suit was 3 years ago. And before, her blazers, her most notable ones were from Smythe. And I think Smythe Blazers, I do actually have one I also got on sale. I think the cut of those is incredible. They don't usually include a pant with it, but I really love this look of Catherine's army green with, I think, navy or black pants here, and obviously the olive green clutch as well. She was visiting a military base. I love this outfit. I think this outfit is great. It's professional, and that's what's great about suits too, is that every woman can find a decent suit, and so I just am in love with this look. So excited for that. Another look that I love, and this again shows how you can be creative with these ensembles, and it could be, and I just don't quite remember, it could be that these pants are actually from her navy Alexander McQueen suit, and this is Catherine in these navy pants, a light blue pussy bow blouse, and this gorgeous light blue coat. I love this coat. I would love to have a coat in that color. That coat is incredible. I love this outfit. I think the movement is great. I love Catherine in pussy bow blouses. I think they're actually pretty fabulous on her. So I am a super big fan of this look. One of my favorites. I think it was a great suit look from Catherine. Another one we have here is one she wore recently, and that's this green suit from Burberry. This suit, I think, has a great cut to it. The color is phenomenal on Catherine, and I really liked how she styled it this time because there is a suit I'll talk about here later that I just thought when she wore it, the color was boring. There weren't any accessories to it. It was just very, very plain. And this is, I think, a great example of how you can elevate a suit, because a suit, to a certain extent, you could say could be plain. A lot of it is the cut of the suit really emphasizes certain things or cinches you in, really gives you a great profile. I do think this suit from Burberry is fantastic. I love the color. And I do think here her blouse is wonderful, and the necklace, the chunkier gold necklace, I think was a great addition to the look. I think that really elevated the look. Otherwise, it just wasn't quite as great. And so that is really one of my absolute favorites. And then when it comes to dipping into vintage, Catherine has also done this as well. So she has this vintage double-breasted Chanel suit jacket in tweed, and she paired it with a pair of black pants. And obviously this is not a suit, but we don't have a ton of suits to pull from. But I really do absolutely love this ensemble. I think it is fantastic. She also wore it to Boston. I just think the blazer is just wonderful. It's just an excellent, excellent look. And it shows too how vintage can be really great, because the great thing about blazers, I think, is that they're a classic, timeless look. And if you get a really good cut of one, or one of good quality, you can have it for years and years, because yes, you maybe it's a 2-button style, 1-button style, double-breasted, like there's different styles, but everything is cyclical in fashion, and a blazer really is forever, especially if you get one of really good quality. Obviously pants as well, but I do particularly love this look from Catherine. Okay guys, so I will share some of my not quite so favorite looks of Catherine. And like I mentioned, one of these will be one she wore recently. And that was this Roland Mouret suit that she wore to a recent engagement. It is in a camel color, and she's pairing it with a white blouse. And I noticed this a bit actually because she has another Roland Mouret suit that I loved initially when she wore it. And then the second time I'm like, it just feels like it needs something else. I just don't think this particular suit is cut very well, or that maybe Catherine is not pairing it with the right things, because I feel like it needs a little bit more. I just don't think the cut maybe perhaps is there, but especially in this camel ensemble, it's just so incredibly plain, because I feel like you can get away with a plain shirt with a suit if it's a bright color, but with the camel color, which is very plain, paired with the plain white blouse and everything, it's just a very dull look. Again, in elevation of jewelry, something simple could really make this outfit pop. And again, I noticed the same thing with her burgundy version of that suit, because I loved it with the pussy bow blouse. I feel like that really, really worked. She wore that in Boston. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. But when I saw her next wearing it with just a plain top, for some reason, I just really didn't like it as much then. And I think blouse does make a big impact. And I think these pants are a little odd, as it does have a side zipper. And I don't think that's quite as flattering, or maybe the pants go up too high. I don't know, but I'm not a total fan. Okay, another one that she wore recently is to an engagement with kids, and I liked the blazer when I first saw it when she wore it in Denmark last year. I just didn't quite like it with the camel color shirt. She was going to engagement and getting on the floor with children, so this was a very, very appropriate look. And I also love the bun. Love the bun. The bun was awesome, the awesome addition that we hadn't seen. But honestly, I'm just really not a fan of the whole look together. I don't know. I think the camel of the shirt, instead of having it be a white or something, is sort of throwing me off. So I will say I'm not a huge fan of that particular outfit. Another look I didn't particularly like is one that Catherine recently wore when she was on an engagement with William, I believe, in Cardiff. And she had this Holland Coer suit. And I'm just not really liking this suit. I don't totally like double-breasted blazers, especially when they are buttoned really, really low. We also saw this when she met with Apple CEO Tim Cook. And I love the pinstripe. And I think I love the gold button detailing, but I'm just not, probably for me, it's where it's like that blazer would hug me in the worst possible way. But the really low buttons, I feel like, is only flattering on a few people. Quite as excited to see this blazer look. It'll be interesting to see if maybe she pairs it with a different pair of pants or something like that. But this is another look when I was like, a little bit of a no. But again, love her branching out. Don't think we've ever really seen her wear anything in pinstripe. So again, lovely to see her branching out. Now, I know this one can seem a little bit like cheating, but we're going to go ahead and talk about this one. This one's also one of my least favorite sort of suit looks from Catherine. And this is the pants, button-up, and sweater vest that she recently wore in an engagement. Again, love the newness here. We've never seen an outfit like this from Catherine. But I don't really like the sweater vest. I feel like it's boxy. It doesn't give her any shape. I mean, she is very thin, so she doesn't need to worry about something being as boxy. Like for me, that would just be, if I saw something really boxy on me, I'd be like, no, gosh, no, I need shape. But I just don't really like that aspect of it. I don't think it looks as good as it could. I would prefer something that's a bit tighter. That way it gives her more of a shape rather than just this box and square. But again, commend her for trying something new. And before we wrap up here, I'm going to end with one of my other favorite looks, which I sort of forgot about as I was looking through my pictures. But I actually had a look very similar to this, and I love this. So this is very easy to recreate, which is this sort of checked blazer paired with burgundy pants. Oh my goodness, I love this look from Catherine. It has dimension, it has interest. She hasn't really worn this since, but I do absolutely love this look. This look, again, it's a personal preference to a certain extent because I had a similar outfit that I had for a period of time. I had a very similar blazer, pants, and everything. It really is a fabulous, fabulous look. So that is one of my favorites as well. And we also have a suit that hopefully we will see more of sometime in the future. And that is this Alexander McQueen blazer that she wore when she was doing a video for the Natural History Museum, I believe it was. And we have not seen this suit again. I believe it's also Alexander McQueen. And so hopefully there is another suit that we'll get a better view of sometime in the future. So that leaves us something definitely to look forward to. So guys, let me know, what do you think of this latest iteration of Catherine's style? Are you loving the suits, hating the suits? I do like suits for sure. I'm just missing a couple of dresses here, because I do absolutely, absolutely love dresses. So guys, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.